Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a seating chart for your students in each class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Add, and I want to add class seating right here. So I'm on Class Seating. And when I go in, I already have added my students. If you're interested in seeing that, you can go back and watch one of my previous videos on adding students and doing attendance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my class seating here, and I'm just going to write test here because we're just going to test it out. Now, I have a room layout right here. I can add a room layout if I want to. That just goes in. So I'm just going to write test here. How many numbers of rows do we have? Let's say we have 8 rows. And with how many columns? We'll just say 4 or 5. So you see these are active seats. Now, I can remove seats here. Let's say there's nobody sitting in these desks. So out of 48 kids, and it's kind of like, okay, we're not using this desk with some social distancing. We're not going to use these rows. Maybe somebody's not being used here. So you can go in and you can remove certain seats. So go ahead and hit that. So you can see that right here, I've removed some seats. Maybe it's social distance and whatever else. Now, this is how they're going to be seated inside my classroom. So what I'm going to do is I can shuffle them all in here. Oh, well, here's where they're going to be sitting. Han Solo's here, C-3PO's here, Luke Skywalker, Leia Skywalker. I'm like, hey, man, you know what? They're so close together, I can move them around. So I'm going to move R2-D2 here, C-3PO here. But you know what? C-3PO really has a hard time with R2-D2. They like to clown around. So maybe I put 3PO up here away from R2-D2. I'm not sure why it keeps pulling it out here. But I'm going to put him in there, and I'm going to move Han away from Leia. So I'll set him right here. Why it keeps pulling it off, I'm not sure. But easy fix. And then Luke and Leia, they get along, so they can kind of sit there. So you can adjust your kids, and you can have a seating chart here. Once you're finished putting all your kids in, all your students that you added, you can shuffle them in here, and this is their seating chart for the day. You may even have certain things that are removed here, like I do tables. As a second grade teacher, kindergarten teacher, you do tables. So you could even remove, you could have all these rows and columns and then just remove, and then this would look like a table here. You just move all the ones out. So you can create tables through this too. But this is just simple rows and columns like middle school and high school might have. If you want to do lab seats, you could remove some of these where it would just show a table of 6 here. Once I've set everybody the way I want to, then I've got that in here. If I don't like it, I can clear it all where it takes them all off. Maybe so I want to put them in random instead of putting them in shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle them now, but put them in there however you want to. Once I'm done, I click there, and boom, I have my layout. So they come in, and I'm like, oh, you're not sitting in the right spot. I do all this off my mobile app. I can go in and I can look. Hey, this is Algebra 1 test day. So my layout might be Algebra 1, Algebra 2. It could be, if you're 4th or 5th grade, it could be Block 1 Science, Block 2 Science, however you want to adjust it. So you just name your class pretty much in here. So that's how you create your layouts and your seating charts. I hope that helps. Thanks.